Hi everyone, I'm just going to show you how to change both visors on a Caberg Justissimo GT helmet. I've searched high and low on the internet and I just couldn't find how to do it. The reason I'm doing it, the lever on the side of my helmet has broken into little pieces. Also the extension bit on the smoke visor that comes back here has also broken. So I'm going to show you how simple it is just to take the visors off. I might make a couple of little mistakes, but you'll get the gist of it anyway. The bits can be bought on eBay. They're only a fiver for the little lever. I think it's about 28 quid for the smoke visor. The tools we'll need is just one small crosshead or Phillips screwdriver, what you want to call it. If you want to take the chin piece off, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver bit as well, but you don't need to take that off. So I'm going to show you how, first of all, to take the little side bits off, which is quite simple. There's a little sprung loaded slide thing here. Pull it to the back of the helmet and then pull it out pull the little side bit out at the top. 2 fingers behind it, pop the side panel off. They only go on one way, obviously, left and right. Same again, left hand side. Pull that little slider back, pull it out a wee bit, about halfway down, 2 fingers either side, pop it out. Now this was my problem here. You would now have part of your lever here still, if it's still intact, and a tiny crosshead screw. You're going to have to take the screw out, obviously. Mine's all in little bits, so I've got nothing to take out, but you'll undo the little crosshead screw and take the lever away. I don't have to do that because mine's just completely disintegrated. What we do now, we take the clear visor off. Simple enough. It's a left side and a right side. See this little lever here? We're just going to push it down. Put a little bit of pressure on the middle so it doesn't spring out. Oh, also take note of where this flat bit goes with the spring. It sits, when you put the clear visor back in, you'll see the bit that it sits into at the bottom there. But if you put your finger on there, push that down to the bottom, that'll just pop off. Same again, finger on there, push that down to the bottom, it just pops off. There we go. The first part, that's the visor off. If you want to take the chin piece off, just undo that screw there, pop that little insert out, that screw there, pop that insert out, press the button in, the chin piece just comes right off. We don't need to do it to get the smoke visor out, but that's if you ever want to do it. What I find best now is lift this up, get your smoke visor down. It comes out so simple. All it is on this side of the helmet, it goes down underneath here and comes into here where your little switch would be. So all we got to do is finger either side of the visor and just pull it out like this. Sometimes it's a little bit sticky, but let me just pull I'll pull the visor down a little bit. Probably that's better first. If we pull the visor down a bit, there you go. That's it. It's come out simple. This side's even easier. This just pops out. Pull the visor out. It just gets a little bit, but as you can see, there's the visor. So it actually goes underneath there like that, through these 2 little slots, one there and one there. My little nut has broken off here completely, so I've got to get this visor as well. So as you can see, this little nut should go in the end there, but it's smashed out. But to build it up again, it's just the reverse. Put the long end in first, and sort of, when you put it in, go underneath there. So put the long end in, sort of go underneath. It's a little bit fiddly, but you'll guide it, you'll feel it, it's sort of almost in position, then just push it in and it'll clip in. Simple. The other side, and it goes. It's sort of sitting around there now like that. Just push it in. That's it, clipped in. So that's the dart visor back in. We get the clear visor back in. It's best now to keep this down locked in position. Put the clear visor in. Simple again. Locate it in here. And remember the flat bit I told you at the bottom, and that's where the spring goes. So when you put this in here, it just sits slightly recessed into there. You know, alright, there is still a lip, but it's just sits slightly recessed. That's that locked in. Come back here. Lock it on there. Get the flat bit here again, for this flat bit here where the spring goes. A wee bit of pressure, not much, just to hold it in position. Simple. These things here, we'll do this side. You'll notice there's two little lugs on the bottom, and this is the clip here that goes into the middle of the helmet here. But this is the easiest way to do it, lads. Put the bottom in position first, push it up so the two little lugs are in, and then the clip's roughly here. So if you put a wee bit of pressure on there, that's it in. Pull the slider back and then push it in, locked in position. Same again. Two little lugs at the bottom first. A wee bit of pressure there. Slider back, in. That's it, in. I've forgotten to do something, haven't I, lads? You're right. Better just take this one back off. What I've forgotten to do here is obviously at this point you'll put this into position and put the little screw back in. I've forgotten to do it because I've not got one to do. That's my problem. But at this point I'm assuming what you'll have to do is you'll have to put that in position. You'll be able to locate the hole for the screw and then put the screw back in, yeah? Sorry, my mistake. So that'll go in first with your little lever, and then you put this on here in the bottom. Like I say, push there, back, in. There you go. That's it, built up. Hope it helps someone. Thanks for watching.